Your subconscious mind is the constant listener of your mind and body. It's always listening to everything you're feeding it, whether it be your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, even the things that you're saying about other people or thinking about other people. Your subconscious mind is absorbing. Your subconscious mind doesn't think. It only listens, and it's always absorbing everything you're feeding it. Hey guys, I'm Dina, and welcome back to my channel. So today we're talking about the subconscious mind. It's such a vital part of manifestation because everything you're saying, thinking, doing, feeling is going and feeding your subconscious mind. And your subconscious mind is responsible for all of who you are, your self-identity, what you think you're capable of. It's who you are at your core. It's your deepest feelings. Think of your subconscious mind as the observer. It's just listening and watching and hearing everything that you're thinking and doing. It doesn't have control. It's not thinking for itself. It's only observing and listening. So therefore, the conscious part of your mind is in control of what it's feeding the subconscious. And you have control over the conscious mind. Think about the word conscious or consciousness. It means awareness, awake. When you're conscious of what you're feeding your subconscious, you're awake to it. You're paying attention to it. You're no longer just mindlessly thinking and doing and saying. You realize the power that your words, your thoughts, and your feelings have. So in order to reprogram your subconscious, you have to use the ability of your conscious mind, the things that you do have control over, all of those thoughts, feelings, things that you're saying, it's all connected to what you're feeding the subconscious. And when you're manifesting things, you're using your subconscious. You're using your self-identity to know what you think is true for you, to manifest what you believe is possible for yourself. Your subconscious is the powerhouse to manifesting. So it's important for you to realize and to understand that your subconscious mind is really only accepting the dominant of two ideas. So let's say you're like, okay, I'm going to start saying this mantra that I'm a millionaire. But deep down, you have this deep feeling of unworthiness. What do you think your subconscious is going to believe more? The dominant of the two. And the dominant one in the situation is your deep-seated feeling of unworthiness. Not this mantra, these words that you're saying but not believing. Or don't feel it in your deep core that it's true. Sometimes you're unaware of the unworthy feeling because it's so deep-seated. This is where shadow work can really help you uncover hidden truths that you think about yourself or that you're feeling about yourself. Because whatever you're feeling deep down is feeding your subconscious. This exercise of uncovering deep-seated beliefs or feelings can be hard to do. I like shadow work journaling, which is basically, you can just Google shadow work journal prompts. There's so many out there. But you basically just sit down and write out, you get your paper and your pen and you write out the question. You write out the prompt and you answer it. You just really think deep about what's inside of you. And I like to look for questions that really speak to the problem I'm having. Let's say you're really wanting to manifest wealth. Look up for, shadow journal prompts for manifesting wealth or wealth blocks. There are other ways that you can uncover these deep-seated truths. Obviously there's therapy that works great for a lot of people. There's somatic work, somatic dancing, somatic breath work. A lot of these physical breathing and dancing and movement, they help you release things that are inside of you that you didn't realize were there. It's kind of like awakening that deep feeling inside of you, and it's opening it up and releasing it. And I might suggest if you have a lot of issues you haven't dealt with before, maybe you work with a professional, these can be traumatic events that come up. And it's helpful to have someone guide you through that process. But when you start delving deep into what's inside of you, whether it's deep-seated feelings that you're unaware of, or thoughts or feelings, you realize that that's what's feeding your subconscious. That's the dominant feeling or the dominant thought that's taking over your subconscious. Even if you're saying affirmations, even if you're saying mantras every day. Remember that your subconscious mind is only accepting the dominant of the two. So which one is more dominant? The key thing that's worked for me in manifesting is getting my body to this calm, peaceful state and then visualizing in that state. You know, if you're working through releasing some things, release it and release it and release it until your body feels calm. And then when you're in that calm, centered place, that's when you want to visualize. That's when you want to connect your body to the feeling of what it is you want and really feel it. And then believe that it's possible for you. Even if you're just opening your mind to it for the first time, open your mind and allow that thought to be a possibility. Imagine it and feel it. Because remember, it's not just what you're thinking, it's what you're feeling that's feeding your subconscious mind. So even if you're thinking something, if you don't feel it inside of you to be true, you're not going to manifest it. You have to have both your mind and your body connected. Both of them have to be in alignment and believe and know that it's true, that it's possible. Another beautiful thing about the subconscious mind is that it's always working to bring you what you believe to be true. So what do you believe to be true? Sit down and ask yourself, what do I believe to be true in my life? Do I think that this is possible for me? Do I believe that this could happen for me? And if you hear, even if a small blockage comes up, like, oh, I'm not good enough, I don't know if I'm worthy of that, that is a blockage. That is feeding your subconscious. That's a deep-seated feeling that you're not bringing to the surface, you're not aware of. And so that's a great sign of what you need to work on. Whatever comes up when you ask these questions, when you shadow journal, whatever comes up, those are pointing you in the right direction of what to work on. Because ultimately, you want to manifest something different. You want to manifest your dream life. And you know it's possible. Or else you wouldn't be watching a video on manifestation, the subconscious mind, because you want something so bad. So in order to manifest what you want, realize that it's not just about saying affirmations or saying mantras or visualizing. Those are all great tools and they're very powerful tools and they work. But they work a whole lot better when you believe in them, when you feel it in your whole body to be true. And there's no blockages deep down that are preventing you from believing it. That you've worked through your traumas, you've worked through your blockages, you've worked through those feelings of unworthiness, and now you can be calm and centered when you go to visualize. Your body's at a place of peace. It doesn't have all these physical blockages or reactions when you're thinking something or saying a mantra. It accepts it as truth. And that's how you feed your subconscious mind to manifest what it is you want. All right, guys, that's going to wrap up today's video. I truly hope that it was helpful for you. Make sure you comment below that you are a powerful manifester. Reprogram that subconscious mind with a new thought and a new feeling. And I'll see you in the next video.